Hi, this is Water and Air 1111. Thank you for watching another video of mine. Thank you to everyone who's been liking, commenting, and subscribing to my channel, to my videos. If you are interested in a personal reading, the link to my website is in the description box below. Thank you to everyone who's already been purchasing now that I'm back on. I hope you guys had a great week. Let me know how you've been feeling. Energetically, I've been feeling okay. Still getting a lot of bird signs and everything like that. But definitely I feel like the burden of truth and the wantingness of truth and transparency is growing on a wider scale, and people are kind of seeing beyond the illusion, seeing beyond the non-truths, the lies and stuff like that. I've seen that a few times this week actually with other people who are not on the twin flame journey. But let me know how you guys have been doing. This is going to be an energy reading for the Divine Feminine. I'm going to be using one of my new decks, which is the Before and After Tarot. And we're going to get 3 cards and then clarify to see what's going on with us, Divine Feminine. So let's get started. And I'm listening to my Pandora in my headphones right now. And I feel like Divine Masculines are feeling a lot of desire for the Divine Feminine right now. Just based on some of the songs that I've been getting. Feeling a lot of passion, a lot of desire. Some Divine Feminine may have been picking up on this energetically as well. So Divine Feminine collective energy. Divine Feminine energy. Okay, we're not getting any cards for you yet, so let's split the deck again. Divine Feminine energy reading. There we go. Okay, we have Queen of Wands. So Divine Feminine, some of you are feeling very powerful, very like, I feel like she's completely aligned to the universe and is like, what do I want? Let me get it. Let me think of what I want, because I'm going to manifest it right in front of my eyes right now. And she also has this fire, and we're about to enter Leo season on 23rd, this weekend, Monday. Sunday or Monday, we're going to be into, wait, when is the 23rd? Yeah, so about Monday we'll be into Leo season. So I feel like some Divine Feminine are just kind of getting into that mode of being passionate and fiery and just like, sky's the limit, let me manifest my pants off type of thing. Unaffected. In the zone. Bottom of the deck is the Judgment card in reverse. It's like, now that you know who someone really is, and this came through in your energy reading this week, Divine Feminine, now that you know the truth about a situation, you clearly see what someone is, you can move on. You can account for your connection together. You can come to peace, have closure in a situation, because you know the truth about who someone is, the intentions they have for you. You're ready to move on from something. And you're moving on like, I'm on fire, I'm going somewhere else. And yeah, and the card underneath that is the Temperance card. And underneath that is the King of Cups in reverse. And you can see the Dolphin is there. So it's like, yeah, you have balance and stability in your emotions, but it's because you're grown. You're a wise Divine Feminine now. You're balanced. So you can look and make decisions based off of your intuition, not on, you know, up and down emotions. And then you can move forward, stable, secure. Let's get another card for the energy of the Divine Feminine. Ooh, okay. Card for the Divine Feminine. Oh my goodness. Okay. So we have the 10 of Wands in the reverse. So it's like you had been carrying some type of burdens. But again, it's like you're seeing beyond the illusions. You kind of know that someone strapped some burdens to your back, that you're not carrying your own burdens all the time. Some of you have been struggling with a burden. I almost feel like some of you have been struggling with this secret by yourself. But the other card that came out with this, and it came out twice. The first time it came out, I wasn't ready for it to pop out. I was just putting the cards back. And it came out like this. So this is the 6 of Wands in the reverse. But this deck, I don't read reversals, so just 6 of Wands. So it's like you're ready to move on and release some type of burden that you've been dealing with in secret, so that you can have victory again. It's like you're following your passions. You're making an about face. There's something you've been struggling with by yourself, though, Divine Feminine. Some of you. Some of you may have been dealing with some like secret burden that you've been carrying despite seeming very successful and having it together on the outside. Something else you were still dealing with on your back. Now the bottom of the deck for you is the Queen of Cups in reverse, the back of side. So it's showing her throne, and it's showing the kind of seashells and almost like treasures, and almost like this is forged from the ocean. So it's like you aren't just the Queen of Cups trusting in your intuition going forward because you're aligned with the moon. It's been forged by all of your emotional turmoil. You've kind of risen from the ocean with wisdom after you were swallowed by the ocean, if that makes sense. Kind of like, what is it, Jonah? But it's like there's something you've been dealing with by yourself. So let's see, well, we're going to see in a second what that's about. So let's get one more card for the Divine. And I feel like these are definitely together. So we'll get one more card for your energy. Okay, Queen of Pentacles, the backside. So this is showing the column, the bunny rabbit, the bird on the backside of the Queen of Pentacles throne. So it's like you gain stability again through hardship, again through being able to rebuild time after time. Even if something negative happens to you, you're coming back. You are determined. You are able to overcome any challenges, even if something tries to tear you down. Bottom of the deck is the Balance card. So again, it's like you have balance in your life because you've overcome whatever trials and tribulations you've been dealing with by yourself or with others. If something comes and like washes away your sandcastle, you're going to build a new one. Okay, let's go through these. And the song that I just got is Green Light by John Legend. So I feel like some of you are just, like I said, you're ready to go. These are eclipse things you're releasing. I like how we have 2 queens here. It's almost like all of your trials and tribulations and struggles have made you who you are, and you're ready to go now. That's the lyrics I'm hearing right now. You're ready to go forward and go to the next thing. You're ready to drop these burdens, whatever this is. So let's start with the Queen of Wands for your energy. What's this Queen of Wands about? Four of Swords in reverse. And I love that we're getting this. If you've already seen the Divine Masculine reading, Masculine's got a lot of swords this week. So it's like you're out of this stage of overthinking, and even in this card, stabbing yourself, hurting yourself by keeping in negative patterns or negative thought patterns. You're out of that. You're moving forward. It's like you know you're manifesting. Ace of Swords in reverse. So you may have been in a state where you had a state of being unclear, of not knowing what to do to move forward, but now you have your passion's back, your spark is back. Again, the song that I'm hearing. You're ready to go, you're ready to move forward. Five of Cups reverse. You're ready to not be in overthinking. You're ready to not be over emotional. You're ready to let things go and get the spark back. You're not dead. You're not at the end of your life. You have much more to manifest into it. King of Wands, Queen of Wands, King of Wands. You're controlling your environment. You're getting yourself, crafting it into what you want it to be. You're not sitting back saying, let me see what's going to happen. You're in that co-creation space, like, let's do this. What is this Queen of Cups? Queen of Wands about? Six of Pentacles. You're ready for balance. You're ready to just go forward. The Moon. It's like you're done with secrets. You're done with lies. You're done with things that are not clear. You're going towards your balance. You're going towards, as I say that, justice reverse. If something's imbalance, it's like you're not dealing with it. You're blocking yourself off of it. Especially what has to do with love and relationships. You're not dealing with a situation that's not going to manifest the way you want it to. You're not dealing with a situation where there's imbalance. You're literally blocking yourself off from that. So let's get a Rider-Waite card. Why was this Justice card in reverse? Knight of Wands in reverse. So if you were dealing with a situation, whether it's your Divine Masculine or someone else who's coming in and out of your life, it's like that's not balance. That's not what you want. That's not what you're dealing with. The Sun reverse is the bottom of the deck. So it's like you're not dealing with sunshine half the time. You want consistent happiness. You want consistent peace, consistent fulfillment, because you know who you are now. Maybe you didn't know, you weren't completely awakened to who you are and what you deserved before, but now you are. Justice upright. The Star. You've healed. Eight of Cups. You're leaving stuff behind, like I just said. The Hanged Man. You're done hanging around a situation. You're this Eight of Cups. So this is great. This is like empowered and onward and upward. So the next cards we got is the Ten of Wands and the Six of Wands. So you're definitely feeling burdened by something, despite, for some of you, you may be putting on a little bit of an act, pretending like things are okay in public or with certain people in your life, but you're being burdened. You're dealing with a certain struggle by yourself. So why is this Ten of Wands here? Queen of Coins. So some of you may be dealing with a lot of financial stress or stress in your workplace, stress in your house. And it's stress brought on by other people. It's almost like stress of responsibilities of having to care for other people. It makes you always look outward, kind of having to take care of other people, maybe even beyond what the normal or appropriate thing is to do. And it makes you feel burdened, clearly with the Ten of Wands, but it's like overstressing, taxing on you. Bottom of the deck is the Fool reverse. So some of these burdens that you're taking on, especially if they're financially related, it's like it's preventing you from moving forward in your life somehow. It's preventing you from really getting to the next level. So some of you, this may be kind of a cycle that you're needing to close out. Having to take care of everyone to the point where you're kind of, it's negatively impacting you. Let's get another card for that. The High Priestess. So it's like there are things you want to do. There are things that you're being led to do. But again, it's like this Queen of Coins is about responsibility here. The key, and on this card it says darkness into darkness, the key of all mysteries. So again, I feel like this is a secret burden you have. You secretly feel burdened by some of the responsibilities that you have. You may not express this to other people. Other people may think that you just handle it with class and grace, which you do, but it's like it still gets at you at some level, and people aren't aware of that. Five of Wands is the bottom of the deck, that internal battle and struggle you have about some of the responsibilities that you carry if you're supposed to be doing that. If some of you, with this Queen of Pentacles looking over to the section with the Queen of Wands, some of you may feel like whatever this financial burden is, or burden regarding work or where you live, that it's causing you to kind of not be the best version of yourself. What is this Queen of Pentacles about? Nine of Swords in reverse. Some of you are just tired of the situation. You're wanting to move on from the situation, but for some reason you can't. You want another option. You want to go in a different direction. Ace of Pentacles again. So it's like you're wanting a new start. You're wanting to kind of run away from some type of burden that you have, some type of responsibility. Let's actually get one more card for that one. What else is this burden about? Queen of Pentacles reverse. We got this in the Divine Masculine reading. It's like you're putting so much of yourself into something, into your work, into your career, into something where you're taking care of other people, but it's a burden, and it's causing the detriment of yourself. And we have the King of Swords, and it's like, I feel like this is you not speaking about it, first of all, but because you have your own internal feelings about the situation, but you're not expressing yourself. Page of Cups reversed. You're not telling whoever this is about how it's impacting you in a maybe negative way. Why is the Six of Wands here? Yep. Six of Swords reversed is preventing you from moving forward in another way. And clarifying the Six of Wands is almost like perfection. Or not actual perfection, but it's like the mold of being perfect is a burden. Because you as the perfect divine feminine, whether you're a man or a woman, it's like, oh, well, they're going to take care of this for me. They're going to help me if I'm a little short on my money. They're going to help me at work if I can't make it. They're going to cover my shift. They're going to make a cake if I'm too lazy to do it, whatever. It's like that fear, that perfection model is making you not be able to move forward. And it's a burden, and it's hurting you. bottom of the deck is the Seven of Cups again. It's like you wish you had an option to kind of escape this, but some of you don't know how to do that. And the song that I have right now is Usher, Caught Up. And I feel like this is some of you, you're like caught up in this type of cycle of this kind of matrix box of being perfect. When no one's truly perfect, of feeling like you have to be perfect more is a better way to describe it. So let's get a card. Let me know in the comments. I feel like this is something that is probably here to be eclipsed out, honestly. Part of having our emotional balance isn't just like knowing who we are, but it's balancing how we interact with other people. And having said that, Two of Cups reverse, it's like it's taking a toll on you. It's creating some instability in your interpersonal relationships because you feel a certain way. Some of you, this may be your divine masculine if you're in contact with them because of these other burdens that you're experiencing. And the bottom of the deck is the King of Wands. You feel so determined to do something, but it's causing instability. It's like you're in this cycle of trying to be perfect. And even if you are not trying to be perfect, you're in some type of cycle where you are expected to do certain things. And you haven't quite broken out of that hamster wheel. And the card that we got is the Moon reversed. So it's like you're needing to release this burden, which we clearly already knew, in order to move forward. Some of you, this is a block between you and your divine masculine. For real though. It's like you're needing to release whatever this Wands is for you. And part of getting out of this cycle of taking on other people's burdens to be perfect or to do whatever that doesn't align with you, that makes you feel like, man, why do I have to do this? Or I wish I could, it's preventing me from doing something else. You have to really release these things. I feel like these are some revelations you guys are having recently, seeing that certain things, certain people in your life have actually been blockages to you. Some of this may involve like apologizing to your divine masculine for some of you. If this is a blockage you've been dealing with that has been impacting your divine masculine, that's some people, not everyone, but Two of Cups reversed again, guys. The Sun reversed. Some of you are just realizing that this was a block you were dealing with between you and your divine masculine. Eight of Wands. So I just said that some of you are going to be like, apologize to your divine masculine about this. Let's get another card for this. What else do you know about this burden? Oh my gosh, you guys. Two of Cups again. And this is the back of the Two of the Cups. Or this is the front of the Two of Cups, sorry. So it's like this burden. Some of you may have been dealing with burdens and the whole perfection thing that I already mentioned, based on who you are versus who your divine masculine, if there's a big difference going on there. that some of the burdens have to do with perception of what you should be receiving. And what you should be focusing on. Yeah, and we have the Knight of Swords here. And underneath that we have the back of the Five of Swords. And we have the Three of Wands. And then we have the Four of Swords. So I feel like for a group of you, it was like part of the blockage between you and your divine masculine has been this kind of perception of certain burdens of what you should and shouldn't be doing. Other people's expectations, other people's thoughts, and how maybe you were holding on to that more than maybe you initially thought. Yeah, let me know in the comments. I definitely don't think this is for everyone. For some of you, this is more some other relationship with work and or there's a work or career or financial link. But others of you, we have the Two of Cups twice here. I mean, 3 times here. And the Moon reverse. So some of you definitely are dealing with this. So let me know in the comments. Okay, so the last card that we got is the Queen of Pentacles, the backside. So again, it's like showing that in order to become the place where she's in control and balance and has everything taken care of in a material sense, that there were times where she had to rebuild, or she had to get up, bounce back, jump back, have a little bit of luck on her side, and rebuild without fear. Some of you are in that mood where you're rebuilding something in your life. But more than that, I feel like a lot of you are in that mood where you are just appreciating and taking time to reflect on your journey, how you rebuild in your life. You didn't stay lying down. What is this Queen of Pentacles about? Six of Cups. Yeah, like I said, some of you are looking back and you're kind of looking like, yeah, I didn't crumble when things crumbled around me. I rebuilt because I'm strong and I learned and I become more wise and took the lesson. Bottom of the deck is Page of Cups. So particularly regarding expressing yourself in relationships and romantic relationships, it's like you look back and see how far you've grown. And some of you have gotten to the place where you are open again. You're open again to be vulnerable again, despite the rebuilding that you've done, despite the hurts you've had, because you've come back stronger. Three of Wands, it's like some of you are ready to take a new journey in love, a new journey in your life in general, where everything and anything is possible. And you're imagining what it's going to be like. Bottom of the deck is the and sorry, I don't know why I said this is the Six of Cups. That's the Nine of Cups. It's your wishes. But it's definitely you still looking at your past again, and now we have the Six of Cups. But it's like you definitely looks back at your past, and then you're like looking to the future, like if I got through all of that, who knows what's going to come next. I'm going to grow some more. I'm going to challenge myself more. I'm going to get over any lessons, any challenges. I'm going to become wiser. What's this Queen of Pentacles? Five of Cups. Yeah, so you're looking at the things from your past, the things that made you sad, that disappointed you in the moment. And with the Hierophant reverse, you're realizing how maybe those things that you were so upset about in the past weren't really for you, weren't the right thing for you. And we have the Six of Cups again. It's like being able to look back at your past relationships, your past connections, and be like, you know what, at the time I was really upset, but it turns out, and I know this now, after all of the rebuilding and healing I've done, that certain things probably weren't for me in the first place, and that was the right thing to have happened. We have the Five of Swords in reverse, so it's like, yeah, you've gotten over certain hurts from the past. You kind of made a choice to move on. You've made a choice to not overthink situations anymore, to kind of accept them for what they've done, because you realize the larger picture in your own twin flame journey and where it's really guiding you, because you realize what your connection with your divine masculine is about and how that impacts you and what it is here to guide you towards. Okay. One more card. There we go. So we have the Nine of Coins. So some of you have been working really hard on just like healing yourself and recognizing and giving yourself credit for what you've done so far. And it's made you more balanced and better understanding of the changes that you've undergone and how to move forward. So let's get an energy card for you, Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine. Oh my goodness. Man holding a heart. It's funny because the song that I've been hearing for the past 1 minute is Just a Friend, Mario. Baby, you got what I need, but you say I'm just a friend. Then we have the Thinking Man. I feel like you've just been reflecting on the past, Divine Feminine. Your Divine Masculine's energy is coming through here for sure, which I think I mentioned at the beginning of this video. They're really thinking about you, but I feel like you're also thinking about them, having realizations about your journey and why things happen the way they did, and learning a lesson. And also for those of you who have this burden regarding your Divine Masculine and this kind of perfection box burden in general that you've been dealing with, thinking outside of the box for that and realizing how it's been impacting you in maybe a way that you weren't aware of. So that is the reading, Divine Feminine. Let me know in the comments if this resonates with what you've been feeling lately. And yeah, I'm interested to see your comments. If you're interested in a personal reading, the link to my website is in the description box. And I will see you in my next video.